Either Pisces Sun, Pisces Moon, Pisces Rising. It's Maggie. Welcome to Moonlit Waters. This is my take 2 because Mercury is like messing with me already. And by the time you see this, Mercury will be in retrograde. So just hang in there with me. Lots of things going on as we start off this week of September 27th through October 3rd. We get the change of the month, right? We just came through the equinox, and so now Mercury turns retrograde. So we are in Libra season. Mercury is about to go retrograde. It goes in retrograde at 1:10 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time in the United States. It's really interesting. I want to spend just a moment on this Mercury retrograde because I want you to do a little thinking. I want you to think back to September 6th. That was the new moon that was in Virgo. That was an important new moon, an opportunity to really define and decide what it is that you want to create for yourself moving forward. And so that degree point that Mercury was at that time was 10 degrees of Libra. So currently Mars is right there at 10 degrees of Libra. And Mercury is at 25 degrees, but it is going to retrograde all the way back to that 10-degree point. And so that new moon intention that you planted back on September 6th is really important. And so Mars is going to be moving action forward. There's a need to keep continuing to take action steps forward, but I really want to encourage you to double check, triple check, really revise, review, edit all the stuff in the steps and what have you done so far, and redefine some of the things, and so it is a slow process. It is going to take some time. But the colors you have for this week, you have azure, which is protect yourself, and you have white, which is lighten up. And this is like throat chakra energy. So the words you speak, but also the words that are spoken to you. The way you problem solve. Mercury is about problem solving and analyzing, and so there's a need to really, anything that's written for sure, protect yourself, protect your ideas, and also protect yourself from other people's sketchy behaviors, because that's going to show up here. I already pulled some of the cards, and we're just going to go with it. I didn't get all of them yet, so we'll pull that when we get there. But this energy around this first day, and another thing that's kind of really interesting is that Libra is ruled by Venus, and Venus is in Scorpio. And Mars is in Libra, but is a co-ruler, a Scorpio. And so those two are in what we call mutually receptive energy. Neither of them are happy where they are, and yet they're working with each other. So this is the integration of the divine masculine and divine feminine energies in order to create something. And so this project that you're working on, this thing that you decided back at the beginning of September. So think back, what was that? What was the thing that you were focused on? Because that is what is kind of up for review right now for the next 3 weeks. And you have the joy of the hummingbird spirit. This is about choosing to find the joy in what it is you're creating, to stay busy. The hummingbird's very busy, doesn't really seem to stop. Even when it's eating, it's still a movement. I do, though, want to caution against eating over the sink. Okay, and we have Toadstool and the Foggy Bay, patience and growth. And so that is very much that Virgo new moon energy that you planted the seed on. It's going to take patience. You're going to have to allow for things to grow. And right now is a chance to kind of do a little bit of editing of that project. And so you may find that Monday you're really kind of thinking about that, and that you're up in your head and you're doing the analyzing, and you might be doing charts, graphs, whatever. So it is going to be a very in your headspace kind of day on Monday, but it could be very productive if you allow it to be productive. On Tuesday, the moon is going to move into Cancer, and Cancer is a much more nurturing energy. But the energy around Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday is really one of relationship boundaries being challenged, and where are your safe, healthy boundaries, and making decisions. Choices in either relationships or in this project or whatever you're working on, but letting your heart lead the way is really going to be where it's very beneficial to you. Gratitude and protection. This is the arena of where the moon is placed at this point in time. And so again, you have that protection, right? but you're going to have to do your part to protect yourself. So with Mercury in retrograde, make sure you're backing up your files, that you're writing things down more than once, that you're having people double check yourself. That feels really important with Mercury retrograde, to double check in order to protect yourself and back your files up. And then this gratitude. Gratitude is an action word, really. Gratitude, it probably doesn't say that in the dictionary, but true gratitude is when you respond to a situation in a way that shows how grateful you are. And so if you are feeling abundant, then give a little extra here, there, or whatever. If you are grateful for the people in your life that really care about you, make the phone calls. It's something around relationships, though, and the home life and nurturing, because as well, the moon is in Cancer, and these are very nurturing energies. And for you, this is in your 5th house of fun and creativity and romance if you are a Pisces rising. And so there could be a chance to really be loving and nurturing to your family and other loved ones at this time. However, the cards that you got were a tall tale and the storyteller. And I feel like this is the stories that we tell ourselves. When you keep repeating the negative stories of your life, they don't get a chance to extinguish themselves. They stay very constant and continuous. And so there's a kind of really want to encourage you to let that stuff go and start writing your new story, the story that you want it to be. And when I see tall tale, usually because it's got Pinocchio sitting up there, so it could be that the stories you tell yourself are a little distorted and the truth is not exactly there. But I want to say, we're new energy, and you can write a new story, and it might be something that is not happened yet. It's kind of twisting it around a little bit, like, well, that hasn't really happened yet, but it's going to. The other thing, though, with the protect yourself and the tall tale and the storyteller is watch out that people around you are being honest. Double check their facts. Don't just take things at face value. There's going to be a need to do a little double checking of that, of facts, and paying attention to that. Thursday, we get a water Grand Trine. So it is the moon in Cancer, it is Venus in Scorpio, and it is Neptune in your sign of Pisces. And this is a beautiful flow of energy where we really can define what it is that we feel that is of value, Venus being of value, and what is our dreams and our goals, Neptune, and what do we want to create. And so pay attention to your dreams. I feel like downloads, daydreams, and also while you're asleep, though, I feel like information is coming in, and what resonates in the heart space becomes more and more important. So in the evening, the moon is going to move into Leo, and usually this is like, all right, this is action time, but this Leo moon is got some really difficult aspects. And so I would really caution you over Thursday evening and Friday, especially this was like Friday at work. I feel like you're going to get a vision. All of a sudden you're going to be like, I know what it is I'm trying to create. And I want to encourage you to keep it to yourself, to nurture it a little longer, to, So I have a rule for myself. I never went to a boss with a problem unless I had a solution, a possible solution or two. You know, okay, so I noticed this, but I think we could fix it if we did this, that, or that, right? And so I'm going to encourage you to have that kind of an attitude, that this vision, this thing, because there's going to be a lot of resistance. It's actually usually the resistance of pushing through our self-doubts, but this time I feel like the resistance is going to be coming from outside of us, and that people are going to be like, no, no. And that's going to be the first response. So if you don't want that to be the response to this dream, this vision, this idea you have, wait, hang on to it a little bit, and also do a little more research and see how viable you can make it. Run down the stuff. Don't just word vomit. Protect yourself. Don't just speak out your random ideas. They are probably really good and worth pursuing, but they need to have those structural boundaries around them in order to be properly received by the people that need to receive them, so that you can get what you need. Oh, okay. I guess I already did that and I wasn't paying attention. So we have a seahorse for this energy, which is wonderful. This is true, authentic partnership. This moon in Leo, it's got a lot of pushing back energy, but it is about also surrendering and releasing, because we're getting ready to get ready for another new moon coming up here next week. And so it is a surrendering you need to control and releasing self-doubt, because it's in Leo, right? That you want to release anything that's making you feel unsure about the possibilities of whatever it is you're trying to create. So it is releasing the negative thoughts. It is releasing the self-doubt. And it is surrendering to partnership, and I believe that's with the divine. This is co-creation energy that I'm picking up off of this. And so on Saturday, when you have that low energy, take a nap, do a little daydreaming. Consider what it is that you really want. It is the male seahorse that cares for the young. So that is true partnership. It's a co-creation energy. So that is something to kind of lean into. On Sunday, the moon is going to move into Virgo, but not until in the evening, afternoon, evening, 4:38 p.m. in Eastern Daylight Time. This energy, it's about the brain fog will start to clear. I think in the evening, as you're setting up for next week, even though we're moving into a new moon, I think the brain fog about your vision for the future is going to lift a little and allow you to figure out what the next step is that you want to utilize. And so when that new moon comes in Libra, you may use it to plan for your next steps, or it might be something totally different, but the fog is going to lift a little, and so that's good news. So protect yourself, lighten up. This is co-creating with spirit, getting in touch with spirit. So when over the weekend the energy is a little bit low, don't overschedule for Saturday. Allow yourself the downtime. I think you will find you're a lot more productive on Sunday than you are going to be next Saturday. All right, you guys. Oh, I guess that would be this Saturday. You guys take good care of yourself. Some of the monthlies are out. Not yours. It'll be out coming up this week. So be on the lookout for that. But your mid-monthly was out last week, so you can look for that. And over on Facebook, come and join me. I do a daily card pull. It's just a little 3-minute video just to kind of, see what's going on with the energies and how you can use them. All right, you guys take good care. I'll talk to you soon.